What's it guys, it's the 5th episode of Creating Chelsea, and to start this episode we're going to head into our second game in Division 8. We did play one in the last episode, but unfortunately we did lose it, so hopefully in this episode we can start fresh and maybe get promoted and maybe even get the title. So we head into our first game. We come against a very strong BPL side. He's got Rojo, Smalling, Blind, Coney and Santi Cazorla, so quite a lot of good paced players on the team. So we head into the game and came from left back position. We were playing him out of position, but he does do quite a nice through ball for Matic there to run onto and put into the back of the net. So a nice way to kick off the game in the 13th minute, and then pretty much after that goal the guy just quit, and we do score this second goal here. You can clearly see he's not playing the game, and after that we got like 10 goals or something. So it wasn't really the best of starts because it didn't really challenge us. I'm not going to do the hat-trick bonus as well because it's not really fair if you score like 10 goals against somebody who's not even there. It's not really fair, but it is nice to get the win and obviously get the 3 points on the board. So we do sell a couple of items there for like 150 coins, 200 coins, and we'll just list up all those other items. Hopefully they can sell and hopefully we can get some more coins because that will be handy. And we head into our second game and we do come against a guy with quite a bit of pace up front. He's got Cersei, Hernandez, Inform Rodriguez and Isco, so quite a strong team. And straight from kickoff in the second half he just runs through on goal. This is one thing I really want EA to patch, how you can just run straight through the team, and then that wasn't the annoying thing, that was the annoying thing. Schwarzer just takes out Kurt Zumi, probably could have cleared it, but like Schwarzer being an absolute knob just completely cocks it up, and we do obviously concede that goal. It's nice to see the goal line technology come into play there as well. And then 20 minutes later, sorry, he does get another goal here. Isco cutting inside to the box, and Hernandez is there to finish into the back of the net, 6 yards out. Quite a nice finish and quite a dodgy angle for him to put it into the back of the net to make it 2-0. And then unfortunately we do concede a third goal here, passing it back to Schwarzer, and then he gets lost the ball. It's like sometimes it will clear it for you and then sometimes it will give it to you, and I'll just forget to clear it, and obviously he does make it 3-0 in the game. So a little bit of an unfortunate game, but when you do come against such a strong side it's very difficult to win, especially in the rain as well. Really do hate the rain this year. It's always bad on FIFA, but I didn't really mind it in the first few days, but now it's just annoyed me so much. The snow though, that is literally the worst thing in the world. I think we do actually play a game in the snow later on in this episode, I'm not too sure, but we do get a legend shot pack. I'm not quite sure why they did give this to us, but I wasn't too bothered. We didn't really get anything too special. We got that motto there, just go for 1,000 coins, so it's better than nothing really, you can't really complain. So we're going to head into our next game, and we're going against quite a strong side. He's got like Juan Mata, he's only got 99 chemistry, he's got Bruma I believe on the left wing, but generally it's a very strong team. And we do make it 1-0 here in the 10th minute of the match. William picks up the ball here on the right hand side, does a nice bit of skill, cuts it into the box, and Nemanja Matic is there to finish it into the back of the net. And it is nice how our CDMs seem to be scoring quite a few goals, like Johnny Mikel scored 3 or 4 in the last episode, Matic scores a few in this episode, so yeah, it's good that the holding midfielders are doing a lot of goal scoring as well as the strikers. So obviously getting the 1-0 in that game, a little bit of a boring game. Generally in FIFA this year it's like quite high scoring games, it's like 3-4s, 4-3s and all that stuff, so it's quite rare to see a 1-0 win in the end. So getting those 6 points on the board, we've got 6 games remaining, hopefully we can get promotion. So we do sell all those items, 150 coins, 200 coins, and obviously Mota for 1,000, so we are currently sat on 11,000 coins. So I could get Gary Cahill, but I'm just going to wait until we get like an Oscar or a Fabregas. I'm not too sure who we are going to get, and I'm not too sure if it will be in this episode or not. So we just change up the side for the next episode, as players, when they do get to 70 odd chemistry, when it goes to like orange, I like to rest them up, as they tend to get a few more injuries when they do get to that fitness. So we set up the side for the next game, looking quite strong. Like we've got Drogba, Salah and Willian on the wings, and a decent CDM, so hopefully we can do quite well in this game. And we're going against quite a strong team. He's got Higuain up front, and then Lampard in centre back is a bit of a weird one, and John Terry as well. So two quite slow players that obviously Lampard won't do very well, and Terry he's not really the best. So we do make it 1-0 there in the 28th minute of the match, using the pace of Salah to go down the wing and cross it into Drogba to make it 1-0 in the game. And then we do pretty much the same thing, go down the right hand side, and obviously Drogba with a nice bit of skill there goes past Baines and puts it into the back of the net to make it 2-0 in the game in the 53rd minute. It's nice for Drogba to get a couple of goals. It would be nice if he got a third, as he could get the hat-trick bonus, but unfortunately we do get it in the end, and this is how the game does end. He does get a consolation goal here. Drogba puts it into the back of the net for him to make it 2-1, and obviously getting a win against that guy is quite good. I'm not too sure why he had Lampard in defence and Higuain up front. He could just sell those players and get proper centre-backs and a striker, but I wasn't too bothered, and obviously getting the win is the most important thing to us. So unfortunately, the game disconnects and we go back out and come back in and it disconnects us. So that game counted as a loss, so a little bit frustrating as well, because it does happen every now and then for me. I don't know if it happens to you guys, but hopefully it doesn't happen when we're like in the higher division. So we go into our next game, and we're going against a very strong Bundesliga team. He's got, I think it was Royce up front, and Kolasinac in left back, another very good Silva ad. We do make it 1-0 there. I'm not quite sure why he kept the ball in play. I think he was going out for a goal kick, kept it back in, and we basically score an open goal to make it 1-0 in the game. And in the 75th minute of the match here, De Bruyne puts it through to Ramos. Ramos goes around the centre-back, goes through somehow with his mighty strength. I don't know how Johnny Mikel didn't win the ball back, and he makes it 1-1 in the game, and that is how it does end. So a pretty decent result in the end, especially when we did come against such a strong attack of all those really good players. To be able to defend them off quite nicely is always good, and getting a point is not bad as well, because we're only about 5 points away from promotion. So hopefully we can get a couple of draws and a win, and we come against our final opponent, and he has got quite a nice Liga Portuguesa side. I think he's got a few players on low chemistry or something, but it didn't really stop him in this game, because he does make it 1-0 here in the 6th minute of the match. Jackson Martinez runs on through and puts it into the back of the net to make it 1-0 in the game, and then he does get unfortunately we get a player sent off, and it is Wes Brown. Wasn't too bothered because he's not a player that we don't really need, and we've got a few centre backs, but I thought I'd use him in this game because he is a gold and he has got some decent stats. So a little bit unfortunate. Straight from that free kick, he does put it into the back of the net. Martinez, with his fantastic ability, puts it into the top left-hand corner. I'm not quite sure why Schwarzer dived that way when the ball was going that way. I don't know if he put a load of swerve on it, and basically we make it 2-0. And then we concede a penalty here. Christensen, I had to bring on another centre-back, as obviously Wes Brown got sent off, and I had to take off Baker, and I was just doing some of these taunts here. Puts it down the middle, and he makes it 3-0 in the game. A little bit unfortunate as well. And then he does get a 4th goal here in the 75th minute of the match. I was on like all-out attack and trying to get some goals back, and it kind of counted us, and he does make it 4-0. Remy, oh no, editor puts it into the back of the net. I don't know why I said Remy, but nevertheless, this game wasn't really too important. Like, we had obviously 10 men, and we were always on the back foot from the start of the game, so it wasn't going to be a good game, and that annoyed me. Like, why would you not just kick that, Schwarzer? But yeah, 5-0 loss in the end, not really the best. Getting that Wes Brown sent off as well, not too good. So if you did enjoy this episode, we are going to make a signing in the next episode. Hopefully it is a really good one. I'm not too sure who it's going to be. I don't know if it's going to be Fabregas, Oscar, maybe Remy, maybe Czech. There's a lot of options we could get. A lot of the players at Chelsea are over 20,000 coins, so it's going to be quite difficult for us to try and get all of them, but we'll have to see. So yeah, in the next episode as well, we need to add the Informer Ivanovic, who is in Team of the Week now, and we need to get rid of the Musonda, as he isn't coming on the market, so we'll do that in the next episode. So if you did enjoy this episode, smash the like button. If you could get over 15, maybe even 20 likes, that'd be absolutely fantastic. Subscribe if you're on the channel, and see you soon. Bye.